Alright. It's time to go to trial. Day 3. It's gonna end tomorrow, I bet. It's all gonna end December 28th, the final day. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Cartman, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial would end 3 minutes from now. Order. Order. Mr. Von Cartman, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bruh, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gore Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this guy is. Wait, raise an objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. he can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? I had the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I read boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating out of the lake. Just about then, the boat came back to shore, and a man walked out by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question my witness testimony. Ergo, no need to cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes. Mr. Wright? I'm gonna cross-examine. What do you mean? What are you saying? Of course I cross-examined the witness. Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Corbett. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Yep. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did, yep. You see? Continue. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, what's exactly not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang, yep. And where did you hear the bang seem to come from? From the leg, I figure. Are you sure it's certain? Yep. Good. Continue. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. at the time? So I heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in a testimony yesterday. So that matches up. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. Or are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead, Sir Keith. I said, I can't believe he said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Fond karma. He lured me to cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection? Your Honor, we proved yesterday's trial that it could have not been Edward who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edward's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. What? Wait, what? What? Why? He could have wiped his prints after he fired? But why would he still have his fingerprints in the front still there? If he fired with his left hand and then just switch out to his right hand, why would that be? Why? Just, no one would do that. Just like, shoot one to my left hand, okay, switch the gun, shoot to my right. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his words is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells us all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Ugh.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant. I think I might have missed something here. I just looked at the recording just to see, just like, This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds to defend Mr. Wiles Edgeworth. What? 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 To be held in pending trial at High Court in month and today's date? What? What? Excuse me? Who? What? What? Huh? Excuse me? Oh, okay. Okay. Larry's... What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was here in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict had been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Carver. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. Just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Well, this is the first time seeing something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an accurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we'll hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Phew. That was way too close.
For real.
Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes.
He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that fell into the lake. Oh, right. And he found that balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh?
You say something right? Yeah. A lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh.
When he fell into the lake, I went to a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor on the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a response. I didn't have a reason, really. I see.
Right.
Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something so unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimonies will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No tenement trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
The court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry. Don't mess this one up. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness.
I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was out on the boat in the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the shop dock. Then, as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That testimony was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far, but there's no way... there's no way but to go forward, Nick. Okay. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, I wouldn't gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were we out on the boat at such a late hour? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. And that's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Oh, wait, nope. Because I have the whole night light, the night filter on, like the blue light filter, I kind of messed up with the lettering on screen. I'm looking on my computer screen, so the TV. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. And this is what? Wait, if this should be technically 2016 in terms of in-game date, because the DL6 incident took place 15 years ago. And it took place in 2001, so this is 2016. So y'all should have your cell phones, your iWatches, your iPads, your Macs, you know, Tesla should be fairly new, whatever, but no. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So you only heard one thing, correct? Yeah. Huh.
Well, Nick?
It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
So... Wait, let me save, just in case. Okay, let's show this. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yep. Just gonna load. Yep. Just there. Single gunshot, but it's just so revealed. I go, but they not, but they. Wait, where was that photo of? There was a photo that we got from Lotta that says there was There we go. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's why I said. But Miss Lottahard testified that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witnessy, like customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? my radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony? Nah, let him continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Blah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wonder if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh, God, Larry. It was lonely, being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio? At high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I mean, this is technically supposed to be Japan, but it's Japanifornia, but you know, whatever. I truly believe Larry had no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can't believe a word this witness says. What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard that gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. Guy who says the things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Yeah, we're like, for real, just... Holy cow, what are we getting at here? So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there, alone, on Christmas Eve, alone. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud. Like, oh, wait, nope. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know? And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove it? No, of course you can't.
Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What do you say?
Mr. Wright, please cease this pointless questions. What possibly could knowing what a radio DJ said do to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma. Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question, only if you see some reason why we should care.
Yeah, we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask,
Fine. Very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when he heard the gunshot?
Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. Wait, hold on. Is this where that meme came from? Where it was like, oh, they said they have it on. It was almost Christmas, so it wasn't Christmas at all. It was still the eve. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, so... It has to be something related to the date. It has to be something related to the date. It's almost Christmas. Are you sure? Of course I am. So what was the first gunshot? Would it be this? Holy cow, one of the... There we go. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what that witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas! So this is where this is where it came from. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera.
12:25, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Miss Butt's claim he heard before midnight?
I think he's...
Larry's right.
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence it was a shot before midnight.
Look, this photograph. It was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December 24th, 11:50. Oh. But there's nothing on this lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were two sets of gunshots with a 15-minute pause between them.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes.
There is no proof that the loud noise was at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man.
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court if you have evidence, if you have any.
Oh, God. Oh boy.
What would it be? This is after midnight, but But this bit? Is that a smirk you see? Sorry, I wasn't really sure of the evidence. Ding. Ding. I'm just gonna have to save here. Because I don't want to go back all that far. Nearly 10 whole minutes. Can you prove the loud noise at 11:50 was... I did... This? Oh, nope. Load. I need. What am I doing wrong? Don't tell me it's a parrot. Don't tell me it's a parrot. Nope, it's not the parrot. Up. What am I doing wrong? Well, there was 3 shots fired from the gun. There we go. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I have realized the truth. That the third shot Larry heard was just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this would leave me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think something quick. Like a save. Just in case. Does hurt to oversave. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I got a hunch, and we're going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch. Let me know if I say anything fishy. Okay? Anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up the entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So, you finally realize the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma.
A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired in that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It could have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp says 0 hours, 15 minutes. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain, who are the two men on the boat are? The murderer and Hammond. It was the murderer and Robert Hammond. What are you saying? That contradicts what you just told the court. You said that Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before this gunshot.
Also, might I mention, the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, has admitted to being on that boat. Right, you're on a crash boat.
Load. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer was killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's... It's not Edgeworth. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know, because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on lake then. Why we go all the way out on lake to just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Oh God, I don't know. Um... I don't know. Huh? Around here, maybe? How am I supposed to figure that out? And that maybe... Yes, well... Maybe because there is no good reason the murder thought we never expected. I mean, there is this area over here that's... I don't know. Over here? No, nope, nope. Here? Nope. Okay, inside the house? Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he could meet the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the boat in the lake, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on the Gourd Lake? Please, tell the court. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat called Robert Hammond to his shop. And oh my god, this is just getting real, a little bit tiring, not gonna lie. That was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put Robert's Hammond in Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then, he got into the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Miss Wright?
Well, it would have to be the old man. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Miles Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit him? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murder has to be fired twice. Oh man. Because the first shot missed? Because the first shot missed?
Miss?
Yeah. He was aiming for Edgeworth, and he missed. What are you saying? Did you not tell us that you missed Edgeworth on purpose? Load. Yeah, forget this ever happened. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he puts Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. Then he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on the Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the bow shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the bow shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Ron Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the following day allowed.
Of course, the final day of the trial is also the final day of the case from 15 years ago. It's all gonna come full circle tomorrow.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yay, Nick, you did it.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you need? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? Don't tell me you killed your father! Don't tell me you killed your father! A memory of murder. To be continued. Oh, if Edgeworth killed his own dad,
because they like where was who was the gunman? Who was the killer? We don't know. Because it didn't say anything about the witness there. But like because like oh he forgot technically what happened within in the elevator. So besides Edgeworth, maybe I don't know. But we're just gonna find that out next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this let's play. I know, just to be real, this let's play is not doing that good as a series, and even compared to when I first did my let's play of this, my original let's play, my old let's play with bad quality, bad audio and whatnot, horrible technical difficulties on that let's play. It did better than this let's play. So I'm kind of sad about that, but what can you do? Like, I'm not even sure if any of you guys are still watching this, but if you are and you reach the end of here, thank you. I appreciate it. I just wish that this channel was just like just got a bit more eyes on it, because just working on this channel just like even through like sickness, work, school, like I'm just trying to bring this channel like up, and like but I just it doesn't really feel like it's really worth it, but I don't know. Well, anyway, so thank you guys for watching. uh don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.